It's Vlogmas Day 3. And you know what? Today, I'm gonna take it easy.
Come on, let's go. We need to go get a refill.
Okay, see, I haven't even gotten to the stuffing part. I was just starting it. But because you work so small, my yarn is, what do they call it? It separates. So it's like stringy. And it keeps wanting to separate. And I need a yarn that's like gonna stay together. But I'll show you what I'm making for him.
You just need cotton.
This, I think it is a cotton, but it's a stiffer cotton. I'll show you. So does she have a roommate? Because she's in London, right? No. Yeah. Okay, so package. SK2, if you know, you know. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to talk about this, because honestly, this has been a game changer for me. And trying a new fragrance, the Terry Mugler's Alien Goddess. So let's try this. Look at this bottle. Let's try it. Look, it's the Christmas tree. I'm gonna turn on the lights. And if I do this fast, we can get it done before that siren comes. So this is, I gotta be quicker. So this is Terry Mugler's Alien Goddess, and I've heard good things about it, so I love the bottle. Ooh, that's nice. I'm gonna spray it on me. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Smells like Love's Baby Soft. All of my Gen X people would know what I'm talking about. Remember Love's Baby Soft? When you first smell it, Love's Baby Soft, hands down. I'll come back and let you know how it dries down. Oh, wow. Saturday, and I've already gotten coffee. Coffee was nice. We went right around the corner. The coffee shop is so cute, and definitely one that I'll probably work in. Whew, I'm out of breath because I went up like 8 flights of stairs. If you don't know, every day is leg day in my house because we literally have 3 flights of stairs to get up to our unit, and then another 2 flights or 2 sets of stairs to get up to the upper level. So every day is leg day in my house. By the time we move, my calves and my bum better be as tight as a roll of quarters, because it's a lot of stairs and there should be some benefit besides tearing up my knees. Ooh, it also looks like I just got another package. But yeah, so I just came from the coffee shop and you saw me open my package that I just received. It is Saturday. I'm going to make this one a very short vlog because it's the weekend and I think I'm gonna give myself a little break on the weekends. So I'm just gonna do like a 5-minute video for the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Something very short, just kind of showing you how my day is going and maybe a little book talk, and that's it. So that's the plan for the weekends. I may even do a short on tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But it's Saturday, we just came back from the coffee shop. So let's go back to that footage for a second. So this coffee shop is called Buzz, and they are known for their amazing pastries. This is a Parmesan leek croissant, flaky on the outside, yummy on the inside. This place has such cute ambiance. It's like a hodgepodge of things. I can't really explain the decor, but it's really cool. So one thing about the drinks here is if you want it sweet, you have to really tell them like you want it sweet. And in this case, I just kind of had to stir it up so it was a little bit flavorful. I got the white chocolate mocha, which is new for them. And I also got this peppermint bark candy bar because for whatever reason, y'all, and I've said this before, I am obsessed with peppermint white mochas in the winter. This has been a thing since I had my first peppermint white mocha at Starbucks, and Starbucks still makes my favorite peppermint white mocha. I figured I couldn't go wrong with, you know, a white chocolate base and a peppermint candy bar. So after mixing it all up and letting it melt, I think it was a good choice. If you don't know by now, I'm a people watcher, and I noticed this couple who was visiting the coffee shop with their parents. I don't know whose parents because I don't know them, but They were setting the table for their parents. The parents were getting the coffee and the couple was setting the table. And they put like the napkins down and the forks. And I just thought that was such a cool thing to do. It seems very soft life to me. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I might start doing that. When I was pregnant with my son, one of my husband's coworkers' wife was pregnant at the same time. And she made a handmade ornament for my baby. It was an embroidered pillow that had his name and that it was his first Christmas. And so now I want to do the same thing for his son. Except I may have bitten off more than I can chew because it starts with the magic circle. And for the life of me, I have the hardest time doing magic circles. I actually can do them pretty well. It's working inside of them that's hard. Once I get it together and I get my mind right, then I can do it. The other thing with this project, though, is that I am going to have to pay very close attention to the numbers. So I'm going to have to be counting the whole time, which means that I probably won't be able to crochet while having a conversation with family. Okay, when am I not having a conversation with my family, though? We're always talking to each other, or I'm always being asked a question or whatever. So I'm going to have to be really diligent. This is going to test my discipline, you guys, but I really want to get this done. I crocheted a blanket for him already, and I'm working on my temperature blanket. I have a lot of projects that are DNF projects, borrowing another word from Book Talk, did not finish. I have a lot of those, but mostly because while I've been crocheting for as long as I can remember on and off, now I'm really serious about quality and about how I execute these things. I want them to be nearly perfect. Nothing is perfect, and I know that. And I'm not going to get caught up in the whole idea of perfectionism, but I want them to be beautiful, heirloom type projects that, can be passed down from generation to generation. Because I just think that there's so much value in that. I wish that I had anything at all from my grandmother or great-grandmother or any ancestor for that matter, because these things matter. At least they matter to me. Now I'm back, and what I'm going to do today, I'm going to check and see what that package was that just got dropped off, because I just saw the UPS man go by. I love that. I love that I can just look out my window and see that they dropped off a package. Maybe I will work in this room. This is the guest room, and I didn't want to put my desk in this room because when my son comes home, he stays in this room and he stays in here with the baby. So I was like, oh, but like 99% of the time he's not going to be here. So this might be a good idea to keep my desk and my bigger computer in here. We'll see. But then I also have that little nook in my bedroom that would also be perfect. And it's on the front of the house. This is on the back of the house. And so I'm looking into people's backyards, which is, it's not a bad view. It actually looks kind of cool. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Either way, the view is pretty interesting. Like, it is what it is. I definitely could film in here, so we'll see. We'll feel it out. We'll see. I'll see if I like being in this room. But I feel like if I'm going to be spending time in this room, then I need to decorate it really nicely too. So I have been reading the book, and I did film a little bit of that part. So I'll go ahead and insert that clip here. Okay, so now I'm a little further into the story and I can kind of see where it's going. I'm waiting on my hubby to get gas. Thought I'd steal a moment to talk about the book. So let me give you a little teeny bit of a backstory. So Abby's husband has a chronic illness and he is in crisis. And I got a little confused in the second chapter because Abby has, throughout from the beginning of the story, the scene opens and she's talking to her husband, and we know that she's talking to her husband. I mean, that's very clear. But then at one point, like within the first 40 pages, she switches off and she suddenly starts talking to us, the readers. So that's a little weird for me, But then as I continue to read on, she goes back and she's talking to her husband again. I think I see where this is going. Not going to give any spoilers or anything, but I think I see where this is going. But I did find that a little interesting, and I wanted to share that part. It was a little weird, and it felt a little strange that she kind of switched. She switched listeners, basically. And one minute she's talking to him, the next minute she's talking to us. But I'm going to see if this is a pattern throughout the story. I will say that while she is telling the story through her feelings, me, the reader, because I'm detached, I don't know her, I don't know these people, it can make you feel a little bit like, oh my God, she's really overdoing it. You could tell that she writes for like television and movies because she's a little dramatic. But then again, who am I to say that what she's going through doesn't bring out that kind of drama in a person? So, you know, and if you're writing your hysterics, you know, because at one point she seems very hysterical, and at other points she doesn't seem hysterical, but obviously she's having some angst. If you're writing that, how do you write that? How do you write that without being a little over the top? So, you know, no harm, no foul there. I'm not here to judge whether or not she's doing too much, because this is a true story. How do you even judge something like that? You know, people feel what they feel. But anyway, it's good. I have to snatch moments to read right now because, you know, life, you guys know what's going on. You've been here now, so you know. I have to snatch moments to read, but it's fine. And I haven't really been able to pick up this book in a couple days. So this is my first time where I'm getting to like really pick up the book and, read a little bit. But that's where we are with the book. Today, I think I'm going to give myself a little grace and really like hunker down and read for a couple of hours so that I can get through the book. So I have really more to talk about. And maybe what tomorrow will be, if anything, it will just be a total reading vlog. Like maybe that's what I'll do. And I'll start it today. So that way on Sunday, you'll get me reading the book. I can't do a whole lot of decorating because I don't have everything. I'm still waiting for deliveries. So I don't know. I do have a few bulbs that I can go ahead and put on the tree now, but I kind of want to do it all at one time. So maybe we'll spend next week doing that. So I'm going to leave you today with a video of a coffee shop that I went to yesterday, and it was very interesting because, you know, I'm always going to coffee shops. So when you think of this channel, it's like soft life, but if you broke that down into elements, it would be like, you know, home decor, crocheting, coffee shops, and books. Lifestyle stuff, right? Things to just make your life soft and easy. That's kind of what I think of when I think with this channel. So what have we covered here? You got to see my coffee shop experience this morning, which was really nice. It was only for about 35-40 minutes. My hubby and I just kind of got a chance to sit with each other. We kind of had to come together, put our minds together, and work on some plans, like, because the baby has to go at some point, and we needed to figure out how that was going to work out. Then I got my package. That perfume is drying down really nicely. But it's still just giving Love's Baby Soft. It hasn't been that long since I put it on, so it's still giving Love's Baby Soft. It has it's drying down with a little bit of an edge though that I don't know if I like, because when you spray it when you spray it at first, it's very soft. But I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to try it because I heard good things about it, and I got the smaller size because if I don't like it, it's not a whole lot of perfume, and no harm, no foul, but it's nice. I like muskier. I like oody scents. I like, especially in the winter time, I like scents that make you think of warmth, but also gourmand too. So this one, it's kind of bubble bathy. It smells like soap and but also very perfumey in the traditional perfume scents. And I think that's what I'm smelling now as it dries down, that little bit of edge that it's like, I don't know. But anyway, beautiful bottle. Nice from the initial spritz. I don't know if I could wear a lot of this, but it's nice. It's a very nice scent. I'll live with it for a little bit longer and let you guys know, because I do actually have quite a few perfumes, and I do love perfume, and I do tend to wear more in the winter, so I probably will talk about that more. Also, the SK2, love SK2. So again, if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. And we covered the little toy that I'm making for my grandson, his first ornament. I'm going to probably work on that today as well. Tomorrow is temperature blanket day, because I work on my temperature blanket on Sunday, so I'll be working on that tomorrow. But I want to see if I can start this little ornament and get it done before he leaves. It shouldn't take that long to work up because it's really tiny, but as you can see, I struggled with getting the magic circle done. So what starts off as like a project that's only supposed to take a few hours will end up taking like 3 days for me. Either way, I'm here for it. So you saw that. And we discussed our plans for the weekends. So on the weekends, I'm gonna try to shoot for shorter videos or shorts. And then throughout the week, I'll do longer videos for Vlogmas. So that's where we are. I think we covered everything. Gonna show you this cute little coffee shop that I went to yesterday. And I could have made this a separate video, but it's just really footage of the place. So I'm just gonna show it to you, you know, as a montage with some music. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. I got coffee from here the day that we got donuts, not donuts, hot dogs.